Look at this. Right now, some storms popping up to the southwest of Des Moines. So you can see some lightning if you look to the southwest. Of course, here's the metro down to the southwest. There's one pretty nasty one starting to form. It's actually the strongest storm in the nation right now. It's moving through Adams County, west of Corning currently. A lot of lightning with that guy, and that's also going to generate some gusty winds, but more importantly, starting to talk about some larger hailstones. Not quite damaging yet. That's still going to be a possibility. There's ample energy for it. It's behind the main initial line. So we are seeing showers and storms over Greenfield going to Creston, down to the southeast towards Lamoni, but behind that has a little bit more potential to form those larger hailstones. So we're keeping an eye on that. It's very isolated. Again, it's western Adams County currently making its way eastward. Also going to have some heavy downpours where you're seeing a lot of that lightning, those lightning signatures. As far as the hour by hour tracking out the rest of this throughout the morning, we're going to continue with these storm chances. This is 7 o'clock, so that's kind of 6 and 7 o'clock is the best chance for us to see that activity here in the metro. Not going to really expect any of those stronger ones. That'll be mainly to the south and southwest. But as we go into around 10 o'clock, mainly locked away now to the southeastern portion of the state. We're drying out, clearing up. We're actually going to see some nice conditions for most of us as we hit the noon hour and for the afternoon. Now, you can't rule out some isolated showers and storms popping up, but most of us, again, will be dry, will be sunny and warm. Kind of a lot like yesterday, but we're kind of in between those storm chances. One in the morning, another chance later on tonight. That'll be mainly south of I-80. Again, we'll be looking at that large hail threat being the main potential for severe weather, but it's still going to be a pretty low-end chance. As we get into Friday morning, all that really pushes on out to the east, and we're going to be looking at the warm and windy conditions going throughout Friday, and then more showers and storms as we go into Friday night into Saturday morning, mainly for the northern portion of the state this time in the northwest. Then as we go through the rest of this weekend, well, this thing really blossoms. Snow off to the north. We're looking at storms pushing in Saturday night into Sunday, and that'll linger as we go into Sunday as well. Morning rain chances. We have an afternoon break. Temperatures in the upper 60s here in central Iowa. Warmer to the southwest, cooler to the north and east. We already saw kind of the temperature spread. I'll have that in the next half hour as well. The 8-day forecast, warm and windy, highs near 80 degrees. That's going to be close to some records as we get into Friday afternoon. Saturday and Sunday, those storms push on through. We cool down towards the end of the weekend. That could put in some rain-snow mix potential for Sunday night into Monday. We're keeping an eye on that. But accumulations, don't worry. They are very, very low, if anything. A lot of melting, so not worried about that. But then next week, more storm chances possible Tuesday and Wednesday.
All right, we'll keep a close eye on that.